Hello, and welcome to an overview of the Administrator Portal for the CenturyLink hosted VoIP service. For this quick review, we'll focus on basic portal navigation, user administration, and device and inventory management. Once you're live in the system, you can find detailed instructions on administrator tasks in the Admin Portal User Guide and in task-based tutorials available on demand from right within the portal itself. To access the hosted VoIP portal, we'll log in at CenturyLink.com/VoIP and log in with the primary admin user ID and password. The admin will get this information via email when your enterprise is set up in the portal. The home screen offers quick navigation to a variety of tasks based on function. But first, I'd like to point out the General Information panel on the right side of the screen. This appears on each screen within the portal so that you can easily see your tenant ID, which is used to quickly access your account if you have occasion to call our dedicated support team, and your company's external voicemail retrieval numbers. Tasks within the portal are separated by function into user administration, where you can easily manage users and templates either individually or in bulk, manage services, which gives you access to edit or modify group services like inbound calling features, directories, and group settings. Portal administration, where you can create sub-administrator groups or create a link to the portal which can be accessed via your control center. Inventory, which allows you to monitor your inventory of both active and available seats, or order additional telephone numbers and seats, monitor add-on features such as desktop and mobile soft phones, and monitor or review opened and closed orders. In Profile, you can edit your basic information and passwords, and Help, where you can access help topics, resources, and interactive tutorials. Now that you've seen the basic layout and navigation of the portal, let's take a look at some of the most common tasks that you'll perform. Under User Administration, one of your most common tasks will be to manage users. If you have multiple locations, you can select the group or location that you want to access, or search Select All across Enterprise to search within all available groups. We'll just select the Phoenix location for this example. You can filter by name or phone number to narrow your search results, or just click Search to return the list for the group selected. From this screen, you can easily delete the user out of the database, edit the user and device information, or pop over to the end user side to manage voicemail or portal password changes. But first, let's take a look at how quickly you can create a new user. Simply click Create New User. Then enter the user information. Fields marked with an asterisk are required. If you've selected a group on the main screen, it will automatically populate here, but you can quickly select a different group without having to back out if needed. Next, you'll select an available phone number from your inventory, then select the portal ID. The best practice is to use the employee's email address or employee number, something unique to the employee that they're not likely to forget, and select the appropriate domain. Domains will be set up by your system designer during implementation. Next, you can enter a portal password, or have the system generate one for you. Throughout the portal, if you're not sure what to enter for a field, you can hover over the question mark icon to receive real-time help. In this case, a reminder of password requirements. In this case, we'll click Generate Password to have the system generate the initial password for us. It'll be communicated to the user in a welcome email once the user activation is completed. Next, you'll select the seat type from a list of seats available in your inventory. Select the appropriate handset model from the list and the device template. Then enter the MAC ID for the allocated equipment and enter an initial PIN for the voicemail box. Then select Activate and Continue. At this point, you can review the user settings or adjust elements on the other tabs. Determine the features that are available for the user to self-manage in the end user portal. Disabling something here will remove it from the available options in the end-user view. Again, anywhere you see a question mark icon, you can view a quick description or prompt. Use the Phone Settings tab to modify device configurations, like quickly adding physical devices or soft phones, and configuring general handset options. We'll just save and exit back to the Manage Users screen. And now we can see the new user in the list.
Next, we will review the most common device management functions of the portal. After a user has been activated and features and settings and phone setting changes have been applied and saved, you can return to the user and edit their seats to program features such as busy lamp fields, shared call appearances, and soft keys. To edit a user, go to Manage Users and search for the user by group or by selecting search criteria for that user. Click Search when you have entered your criteria. Click on the Edit button to access the user. The Managed Users Edit End User screen displays. Scroll down the page. Click the Manage Device button. The Manage Device page opens. Let's take a closer look at the tabs available for you to use. The Line Keys tab allows you to add or remove shared call appearances and busy lamp fields. Shared Call Appearance, or SCA, allows the user the ability to answer and monitor another individual's line. Busy Lamp Field, or BLF, allows this user the ability to answer and monitor another individual's line, in addition to using this key to dial that individual's extension. A BLF can also be used in the transfer process, instead of having to manually enter that individual's extension on the keypad in the transfer process. Note, you can only add shared call appearances for individuals within your group. You can add busy lamp fields for individuals across your enterprise. The Soft Key tab allows you to delete and add soft keys to a user's device. The Device Settings tab allows you to change additional feature settings at the user level. Click the Add Line Key button. To add an SCA or shared call appearance to this device, click the Search button. Search for the user you want to add by clicking the Find drop-down box. You can search for an individual by first name, last name, or phone. Enter your search criteria in the appropriate field. You can do a partial search for a name or number as well. Then click the Search button. Any users fitting your search criteria will be listed for you to choose from. To add the SCA for one of those users, click the Select button. Make any changes appropriate for the user and click the Save button to save the settings. The SCA for the monitored user will be built on the next available line key. At any time, you can click the Edit button to change any of the previously selected settings. To monitor a user with a BLF, Busy Lamp field, click the Manage Busy Lamp button. Modify the settings based on the requirements for your monitored users. Select the individuals from the available users field who will be monitored on this device. To narrow the list of users in that field, use the Search and Users field. From this list, drag and drop the users you wish to monitor. You can also select them while holding down the Control button on your keyboard and then press the right arrow in the middle of the columns. Click the Save button when all users have been added. The BLF keys that were added will now appear on the screen. Scroll down to view them. The BLF keys will be built on the next available keys in the order that they were placed in the assigned users field. Adding SCA or BLF keys requires a reboot of the phone for the changes to be visible on the device. If you have finished making changes and do not wish to make any additional changes, click the Reboot Device button. If the user is on the phone when you reboot their device, the reboot will not take effect until the user disconnects from their call. If you want to continue with soft key changes, click the Soft Keys tab. You can reboot the phone after those changes are made. There are several ways to make adjustments to a device. Scroll down the page to view all of your options. Colors, Pull, Retrieve, and To Vmail soft keys are default keys on all devices. You can clear or remove any of the default soft keys by clicking the Clear Soft Key button next to the feature you wish to delete. To add a new soft key, click the Enable checkbox to activate a feature. If you are not familiar with a particular soft key feature, click the column Examples button. You will be presented with a brief description about each feature that can be added as a soft key. Click the drop-down box to display the features available and select one. The default label name will automatically populate in the label field. This field is editable, so you can relabel the key to reflect a different name that may be more familiar to your users. When all soft keys have been added, click the Save button. After all configuration settings have been added or modified on the line keys, soft keys, and device settings tab, click the Reboot Device key to reboot the phone and activate all of the setting changes. Welcome to the final administrator section of this training, Inventory Management. The Inventory section of the portal allows you to monitor your inventory of active and available seats, order additional telephone numbers and seats, monitor add-on features such as desktop and mobile soft phones, and monitor or review open and closed orders. To begin, click the Inventory tab in the main menu, then click Inventory Overview from the submenu, which gives a view by group of Inventory in Use and Inventory Available. Select the group from the drop-down box that you want to view. Click the Get button. The inventory for that group will be displayed below. Next, click Telephone Numbers from the submenu. You can delete, add new, and add ported telephone numbers to your inventory by group level. Select a location from the drop-down box, then click the Get button. This screen will provide you with the quantity of available TNs or telephone numbers and a total quantity of TNs in use. You can delete or add telephone numbers to your inventory here. Manage your inventory by adding and removing seats based on your current needs. If additional seats requiring physical devices are ordered, they will be shipped to your location. If seats are removed that were associated to a physical device, you will receive a shipping label to easily return the inventory. Click Seats from the submenu. Select the location you want to manage from the drop-down box, then click the Get button. Existing inventory for the chosen location will be displayed. If you add to seat types that have phones associated to them, such as Basic, Standard, and Premium, you need to indicate in the Phone Type Comments field the phone type you will need shipped. If you need more than one phone type, be very specific as to the quantity of each phone type needed. Enter the total quantity for each product type in the Add column. To remove inventory, enter the total quantity of any one product in the Remove column. Confirm or change any missing or incorrect information under Whom Shall We Contact. You can enter a comment pertaining to the seat order, but that field is not required. Click the Place Order button. Click the Back to Seats button or proceed to another area of the portal by clicking your desired location on the main or submenu tabs. Now let's look at add-on features. Add-on features allows you to order additional features through the portal such as soft phones, mobile soft phones, and the receptionist console. Click Add-on Features from the submenu. Select the location you want to manage from the drop-down box. Click the Get button. You will be shown the in-use and available inventory for the products that you currently have. Click View Users next to any product type. You can now see within that product type which users were assigned that add-on feature. When you are finished reviewing the information, click the Close button. This page allows you to add or remove features by feature type. To add a feature, enter the number of units you wish to add. To remove a feature, enter the number of units you wish to remove. Then click the Submit button. The last option under Inventory is Order Status. From order status, you can check the status of any active or completed order from within